All right, guys, we want to welcome and thank all of you for coming out to honor our 2017 seniors. This is it's a very special group because every one of these girls has been with the program for 4 years. So it's been my honor and privilege to have been their coach for 4 years. And I just hope that they have learned half from me is what I've learned from them, because they're just awesome. We've been trying to build a culture here for 5 years, and this group right here is the epitome of what we have tried to do. So they are going to be missed more than they can imagine. All right, we're going to call up the seniors. First, Julie Keenan and her parents, Melissa and Bernie Whitworth. Follow Julie. They're going to be taking some pictures, so you might want to face that way. Turn around. Where are you going? You leaving me? Our next senior, Cassidy Mai, and her parents, Laura and George Mai. Our next senior, Mackenzie Moffitt, and her parents, Tracy and Bill Moffitt. Our next senior, Lexi Papa, and her parents, Kathy and Camilla Papa. Our next senior, Jordan Trenholm, and her parents, Audrey Carlotz and Tom Trenholm. Our next senior, Kayla Vaccaro, and her parents, Cheryl and Phil Vaccaro. Okay, now will be our 4 senior co-captains. Our first co-captain, Juliana Beal, and her parents, Kathleen and Robert Beal.
Good shots.
Our next senior, Dakota Fiedler, and her parents, Kara and Eric Fiedler. Our next senior, Caitlin Hughes, and her parents, Diane and Ray Hughes. And our last senior, Faith LaHaye, and her parents, Gina and George LaHaye. Once again, thank you all very much for coming out to support the girls, and it's time to play, ladies.
we are here at Hebrew Park for Lacey Girls Soccer this week. I'm Jack Kroll, alongside me, Trevor Stankiewicz. Trevor, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, Jack. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good too. So right now it's the Lacey Lions up against the Lakewood Piners, as there's no score, and sorry we're a little bit late. There's a little bit of technical difficulties coming in, little trouble with our audio, but we're here now, so let's get it underway as Lacey has a corner. I believe that is Juliana Beal taking it. Cross is in, and that is cleared up a little bit by Lakewood, but to no prevail as Lacey gets it. They send it back over to Tia Ramos. She's got it, dribbles past the defender, as Lakewood now has possession. And they kick it up. Lakewood defense has it now. As Vaccaro with a little bit of pressure.
Lacey's able to get the ball away from Lakewood.
Yeah, a little decent amount of possession here so far by Lacey. As they try to send a ball up. As they get it through. She's got a cross in, shot off the
post.
Crossbar. Great shot, just unlucky there for Lacey. Lakewood maintaining possession. Good pressure there by Faith LaHaye.
Lakewood got the ball back, taking it upfield.
Sending it down the line a little bit. Now they send it over back into the middle. A little bit of a give and go there as Vaccaro takes it. Sends it up the line, over to Fiedler in the middle. And down over into the 18. As Lakewood just clears and kicks it away. Cassidy Maya with the throw in. Dakota Fiedler has it now. Shot just off target. Good shot though, and good look for Lacey. They've had a lot of possession and good opportunities so far. Trevor, what do you think?
Yeah, it definitely seems like Lacey's in control of the game so far.
They definitely are. As Fiedler now has it. Drops it back to Vaccaro. She takes it, sends it over. That is to number 15, Julie Keenan. Now Beal steps in. Good step by Beal. She's on the sideline. Lakewood now has possession. That's going to be a Lakewood throw-in. Now Lacey back with the ball. Send it back up to their defense as they boot it up the field now. And Lakewood intercepts the pass. But it's going to be a Lacey throw-in, which Juliana Beal will be taking. Throw in over to Fiedler. Now Beal back with the ball. She sends it over to Ramos. Ramos now to Vaccaro. Vaccaro sends it up to Fiedler. Beal now with the ball. And now the Piners have possession as they kick it out for a Lacey throw-in. And again, that is going to be taken by Juliana Beal. Good possession here so far by Lacey. Beal sends it over to Jordan Trenholm. As now Fiedler and back to Trenholm. Sends it over to Dakota Fiedler. Good pressure there by Lakewood as they get the ball in now, a free kick. Good job there by Lakewood, able to get the ball up and force a penalty. And good pressure here by Lacey so far as they send it back to their defense, and Ramos kicks a high pass over into the middle of the field as Lacey now has it off of looked like a chest ball there. Ramos fighting for it, and she has it. Sends it up to the side. Over to Fiedler in the middle. She's got Mai. Mai sends it up to LaHaye. LaHaye over to Fiedler now. She sends it back up to LaHaye on a through ball. She just keeps it inside the 18. Fiedler now has it. Shot blocked by Lakewood.
That was good defense there by Lakewood.
Yeah, a little bit spotty, but then they came up with the block. As now Lakewood sends it up and is trying to get an opportunity of their own. They send it up over inside the 18. It looks like good defense there by Ramos. So now Beal has it. She sends it up to Fiedler. Fiedler, middle of the field. She's looking for someone. Not really getting an opportunity. She's going to try to take it herself, and that is kicked away. Good job by Lakewood to be able to just be able to get it out of Fiedler's reach.
Yeah, as much as Lacey's had the ball so far, it seems like Lakewood's right there step by step and really preventing them from getting any good scoring opportunities.
Yeah, you're right. You're spot on with that. Lakewood's been able to kind of give up a lot, but then able to take it away right as Lacey seems like they're going to get a really good shot on goal, as that is a corner. And it is headed
just over.
Just on top of the crossbar there by Mai. Good cross by Beal, as that's going to be a Lakewood corner kick. I'm sorry, goal kick. Short pass, intercepted by LaHaye. She pulls it back, trying to find Fiedler, and she does. And looked like it could have been a handball, but ref doesn't see it, so he's not going to call it. As now Mai has it, over to Ramos. She sends it over. Booted up the field. Possession now by Beal. She drops it back. Trying to home with the header. And Fiedler tries to send a through ball to LaHaye, but that's just not going to get through. As now Mai has it. The shot. And good save there by the goalie. She was a little awkward of a position there, but she was able to kind of get a knee on it, looked like, and send it aside for a Lacey corner.
Hey, whatever keeps the ball out will work.
Yeah. Looked like she might be able to get possession there, but she got the ball out. That's all that matters. As Beal again with the corner. Short kick over to Fiedler. She's got possession. She tries to get it into the box, but nothing there, as Lakewood finally clears it out. As now they are going to get looks like a good chance so far of their own. And try to send a through ball, but Ramos wasn't having that as she stops it. Now, with possession, she boots it up the field over to the side. Picked off by Lakewood as they send it back up. Now Beal with the ball. He sends it back over to Vaccaro. Now to Mai.
Jack Rosa!
And now Beal has it.
Jack's got some of his own fans here, apparently.
Looks like I do. That is out for Lacey throwing. Beal has it. As Lakewood now with possession. Middle of the field. Good interception there by Fiedler. She sends it over. Mai unable to keep her footing, it looked like, as now she still has the ball, though.
Mai wins the foot race with Lakewood. She's got the ball back.
She crosses it in, but that's going to be out of bounds for a Lakewood goal kick. You know, what you've said so far has been right, how Lacey's been able to get good opportunities, but Lakewood's just been there at the right time to step up and stop it.
Yeah, it just seems like they know exactly where to be just to keep the ball out of the goal.
Yeah, it's nuts, as Lacey just hasn't been able to get that good luck so far. As that's booted over to the side of the field. Vaccaro taking the throw in. Sends it up to Fiedler as Lakewood now with possession. Fight in there is Trenholm applying some pressure. Now Beal with the ball.
Beal sends it up.
She's got LaHaye. LaHaye tries to find Fiedler, but good stop there by Lakewood, as that ball is going to roll out of bounds for a Lakewood throw-in. And Lakewood still maintaining possession. And finally May has it. She sends it over and back down to Ramos. Nice fake there. She's still got possession and she's got some time. She doesn't win that ball though, as Lakewood gets it back. As Lexi Papa now with the ball. Mai has it. Fiedler now with the ball. Good pass from Mai, as she chips it back and sends it over now to Mai along the side. As now Beal has possession. She sends a ball, and that is going to roll out of bounds for another Piners goal kick. So far, Lakewood defense has been stepping it up, as Lacey hasn't been able to get the same opportunities as they had earlier in the game. And good pressure there by Fiedler. She's able to almost get the ball out of that one, as now Lacey looks, nope, and the Piners have it again. Mai with the head ball. Papa now has it. She sends it up to Beal. Lacey's still with possession, as now Fiedler has it, bringing it upfield. She sends a ball over to LaHaye, but Piners are able to scoop it up before LaHaye could do much with it. It's punt, line drive punt. Fiedler has it now again. She's got some time and space. Shot, saved by the Piners, as now Lacey's gonna have a corner, which will be taken by Juliana Beal.
Early on, Beal has just looked excellent with her corners.
Yeah, she has, and they've been beautiful balls. Looked like right inside the 6 almost every time. And another girl who has impressed me so far is Dakota Fiedler. She's had a lot of possession of the ball so far, and it's been a huge threat as the corner's up. Good ball. Fiedler unable to get a head on it.
Yeah, Jack, as you were saying before, Fiedler has just had some amazing footwork so far, and Lakewood just doesn't seem to know how to slow her down.
Yeah, she almost looked like she might have had a goal there, but she wasn't able to get a head on it as it was out of bounds for a Piners goal kick. So they have a short pass there. LaHaye with some pressure. She has the ball. Now pulls it back, and that is going to be off Lakewood for a Lacey corner. Good job there by LaHaye to kick, pull it back off the Lakewood defender and have it go out of bounds. Corner's up. Very similar to the last few she's had, as now Fiedler takes it. Shot is a little bit short. Now LaHaye with the shot. Ooh. Over top of the net. Almost by Lacey. Good opportunity though, and good. They've had a good possession so far.
Yeah, Lacey's getting closer and closer every time. I think they got it, and they just miss.
It's crazy. I feel like they're gonna get a goal every time they take a shot. As now it's gonna be a Lacey corner. Wow. Okay, I thought it was off Lacey, but now LaHaye has it again. Shot. Ooh. Now that's over the net. Again.
Seemed like a missed opportunity there.
Yeah, just not able to get a good touch on it right now. As play is stopped. And they're sending a ball in for them. Lakewood so far able to be fortunate. They've had Lacey's had a lot of good opportunities, but they've just either, gone wide, gone high, or Lacey or the Piners have been able to stop it, as now Lacey has possession of the ball. Beal's got it. She's got a shot. Wide. Beal has also impressed me with her footwork, just like Fiedler also has. They've kind of complemented each other very well so far in this game.
Yeah, definitely.
She's got a couple of players short. It's a short kick, but it looks like Fiedler has it. And now Lacey with the ball. And Lacey still with possession. And that is finally kicked away by the Piners, but Lacey able to get that ball back. There's a little bit of miscommunication there by Alexis Connor and Juliana Beal, but doesn't amount to much as Lacey still has the ball. Sends up the field. And Lacey now has it on the side.
Looks like another good opportunity here.
They're going to get a little bit of a cross, and the shot is just wide. Great opportunity, though, by Lacey. But that's going to amount to another Piners corner. The goal kick. Now the Piners have possession, and they just keep it in. But won't amount to much as Mai has it. And now Beal in the center of the field. She dishes it off over to number 9, Kelly Weaver, but that's going to be out of bounds for a Piners throw-in. And again, kicked out of bounds. That time it was by the Piners. Now it's going to be a Lions throw-in. Beal applying some pressure as Weaver's able to kick it up. Now Mai with the ball. She's got it along the side. She's looking to get a shot of her own. Oh no, she's sending the ball. But that's not what she was planning to do there, as she sends that over to number 4, Juliana Rattino. As Lacey still with possession. Piners have it. They try to send a through ball. Unlucky touch there, but they're able to get it back. And now Lacey able to send it back up on a good touch there. LaHaye still keeping it in. Has Mai. She sends it back up. She sends it back up to LaHaye. Connor over, back to LaHaye again. She sends it into the middle for, looked like Fiedler, but now Juliana Beal has it with the shot and scooped up there by the Piners. A lot of action so far. Trevor, your thoughts?
Yeah, the time in possession has just been impeccable by the Lions. Just quick passes, quick feet, and Lakewood's just trying to catch up.
Haven't been able to so far, as now Ramos with possession in the middle of the field. And Piners looking for a give and go, but good job there by the Lions to stop it. As they send it back up the side. Rattino has it, and she sends it over to Fiedler. Fiedler's looking for LaHaye. She's inside the 18 now. Shot. It is.
Ooh.
Good touch there as it is sent wide. Good touch there by the Piners. Able to just get it outside the net.
That was a great stop by Lakewood's goalie there. That said goal all the way.
Yeah, I thought it was going in. But nonetheless, Lacey still does get a corner. Beal sends it in. The shot, no header there, as a bunch of players were there and just missed it as LaHaye sends it over the net.
Now, Jack, what do you think Lakewood has to do here to be able to put together a decent offensive drive?
They got to get a good amount of possession, and try to. It looks like what they're trying to do so far is send a through ball and maybe get a breakaway, which does work a lot, but they just haven't been able to get a good, a lot of possession to do that. As now Lacey, still with possession. Beal has it. She sends it up. Looked like maybe a shot there went wide, as it's going to be another Piners goal kick. And the pass is headed by Fiedler. LaHaye with a little bit of pressure. Now Connor has the ball. Looks like she was trying to send LaHaye, but they weren't on the same page there. Ramos has it. Sends it over to Beal. Beal now back down to the defense. That's number 23, Bella Burrell, with the ball there. As now she sends it back up. And the shot is way wide and high. That was number 4, Juliana Ratina, with that shot. Lacey just, I feel like every shot has just been off target.
Yeah, they're getting so close. It looks like closer and closer, and just Lakewood was just right there.
Yeah, just unlucky touches or something like that, where they just haven't been able to get it. As Lacey now again with the ball. Ratina shot wide for another Piners goal kick.
Katie Hughes, Lions goalie, has got to be appreciating their strong defense out there.
Yeah, she hasn't had too much action so far. She's looks like in between where the 18 and half field are, which is kind of insane right now. As a goal kick, high as Fiedler was able to get ahead on it, but now Ratina with some pressure, as that is going to be out for a Lacey throw-in. And Lacey able to get ahead on it, but the Piners have it now. As no, Lacey's got it again. Mai over to LaHaye, back with a little bit of a give and go there, and and she sends LaHaye now. She's just able to keep it in, and she's still able to keep it in as she beats the defender, looking for a head ball at the end. Shot over the goal and looked like a little bit wide too. That was number 9, Kelly Weaver, there with the header. Lakewood really has to get more possession here if they want to do something.
Yeah, their offense has got to get going. They got to figure out the Lions' defense.
Yeah, I feel like the midfield's where they're getting beat, or I feel like every ball they've just not been able to get to, as now Fiedler takes it.
Fiedler again showing some great footwork.
As now she's got more possession, as Lakewood was able to get a foot there and send it up the field as they drop it back now their defense, and a little bit of a ball there, but nonetheless kicked away by Lacey. Now that is Alexis Connor there with the foul. Good pressure, just unlucky there, as Lakewood's able to get a free kick.
This looks like it's going to be Lakewood's best attempt at a goal here so far.
Yeah, so far they really haven't had much at all. I don't even know if they've gotten it into the Lacey's 18 so far. As still not into the 18, I don't think. As Connor has the ball. She sends it up over to Beal. Beal's got it. She sends it through over to Ratina, but Lakewood still able to get the ball. As the punt just over Connor's head, as now Mai has it. And Ratina going for it now, but that's going to be kicked away by Lakewood. Looked like it tried to get cleared, as that is going to be a, let's see what they call it. It's going to be a Piners throw-in. And good ball there. She's got a girl to send. Let's see if she'll send her. She does a little bit, but unlucky touch there, as Lacey's able to get it back up. Beal now with the ball. I believe that's Weaver now with the ball, and she sends it up to Ratino. She crosses it in for LaHaye. Ball's loose. Fiedler shot, and it is in. Goal by Dakota Fiedler as Lacey now takes a 1-0 lead, finally able to finish.
Yeah, Jack, of all the drives Lacey's had so far, that was the one I didn't think was going to go in.
No. Lakewood unlucky there as her goalie was not able to come up with that ball cleanly, as Lacey now has a 1-0 lead. Just one of those little mistakes you make that's going to cost you big, and it did there. As Lakewood now with the ball, they send it back over to their midfield. And LaHaye now with the ball. She tries to send it through to herself, it looked like, but Piners are able to get that, as there's going to be a foul on the Piners as Lacey now is going to get a very good opportunity again to try to put one in the back of the net. It's odd that there's no kind of wall or formation there, as it was cleared up and over.
Looks like they didn't need it.
No, a lot of times you'll have a goalie say, hold the 18 or build a wall just to try to block something or possibly to keep Lacey off sides, but they didn't really have that there, as that's going to be a Lacey corner taken by Juliana Beal. And it is up and just missed there by Dakota Fiedler, but LaHaye's got it now. The shot, it is up and over for another Lacey corner. Good opportunity there by Lacey. Piners able to get a lucky touch there and bounce it over the net. The corners threw a little bit of a line drive there as Weaver going for the ball. Now Connor with it. Tries to send a cross. Fiedler unable to get a foot onto that one, but Lacey's able to send it back in and bounced off the Piners goalie there, and she was able to fall on top of it. Now she marches up to the top of the 18. Line drive punt around midfield. Beal has it now. As that is Weaver now with the ball. Nice move there. She gets past the defender and gives it up to Rotino.
Some great passing by the Lions.
Yeah, very good passing, and also some good footwork to be able to get around a couple of defenders and send it up. And it's going to be a Lacey throw-in. The throw is over to Rotino. Sent in the box, and Lakewood's able to get a foot on it and kick it out. As Juliana Beal has it now for the corner. Lacey's been able to get a lot of corners but hasn't capitalized on any of them yet. Let's see if that's the case here. As Lacey's only able to get a header, but LaHaye's got it now. And she's got a good opportunity to shoot. Lakewood able to kick it away. And Fasto, a little bit of a shot there, I guess. As that is
once again,
wide.
Lakewood's just there in the nick of time to prevent another goal.
Yeah, it's crazy how it feels like that's been the case on every one of Lacey's good opportunities, besides the one that Lacey has obviously scored. Goal kick over short as LaHaye's able to get a foot to it, as she's going to be able to keep that in. Good footwork there. She's able to juke out a defender, and that's going to be off of Lakewood for a Lacey throw-in. Vaccaro now with it on the throw-in. Gives it to Fiedler. Turns it. He's got some space as she finds LaHaye. LaHaye's got some room to shoot with the shot, and good save there by the Piners. Good shot and good opportunity for Lacey, just unable to get to it, get to the back of the net, as the Piners have a nice save there. As Piners now with a good amount of possession, and Fasto with a little bit of pressure, but Piners send it back down to their defense, and they send it right back up. Vaccaro there with pressure as they try to send a through ball, as Katie Hughes, they're able to scoop it up for Lacey.
Katie Hughes finally getting some action tonight.
Yeah, she hasn't gotten any so far until then. Nice punt, a high punt looked like that was settled by Fiedler over to Connor. She tries to send a through ball, but Lakewood is able there to scoop it up. Line drive punt, stopped, good foot by Connor. Vaccaro now applying some pressure, along with LaHaye. And they send it up. Connor now has it. Fiedler over to the middle. Looking for Trenholm there, but nothing there as the Piners now have it. Looking to send a ball on the side. Good move there by the Piners to get around Vaccaro, as looking for a foul, it looked like, but unable to get it, as Connor, unlucky touch there. She kicks it out, as Lakewood's going to get a sub in. Trevor, Piners' first real good opportunity so far. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're slowly but surely trying to figure out the Lions' defense, and they're finally getting somewhere. There's 2 drives back-to-back that they're getting closer and closer and putting a little pressure on Katie in the net.
Yeah, they definitely have been applying a fair amount of pressure, as now LaHaye has it. She could send, I believe, Weaver, as she does. No, that's Rotino, my bad. But she had to cut back there. She sends it up and over the net for another Piners goal kick. Looked like Rotino had a good chance there, but again, like you said, Lakewood able to come right there at the nick of time and able to stop it, as now Connor has it. She sends it up to LaHaye. LaHaye with the shot. Save there by the Piners, as goalie just kind of batted it down. Looked like LaHaye might get there, but she doesn't, as now they punt it out. Line drive punt. Trenholm there with it. Now the Piners with a little bit of possession. And Piners still with possession. Good ball there. Looking for a give and go. Will she get it? No. Good job there by Tia Ramos, able to come up with the stop, as now she's got possession. She tries to send it up. Looked like the Fiedler, but too far. No. Rotino has it. She's able to get a shot. Good save there on the breakaway by the Piners. Good ball by Lacey, able to find Rotino, just unable to finish there. Good job on coming out by the Piners. As Trenholm now applying a little bit of pressure, but Lakewood still has it, as Connor and Vaccaro are going for that ball. Connor now has it, as Lakewood's able to kick it up off of Connor for a Piner throw-in. And Trenholm kicks it to the side. Connor able to stay with the ball, gives it up to LaHaye. As now the Piners chip it back in. Lakewood still with possession. Looked like they were trying to get across, but Festo not allowing that to happen. As Vaccaro with the throw-in. Piners with possession. As the Piners send a ball, through ball, and Hughes able to get there in time and fall on it. Piners right now look like they have a little bit of an edge, but still not able to finish. As Katie Hughes there was able to get to it, and her punt is over to Rotino. She's got possession of it. Good touch there by her too, as that is going to be out for a Lacey throw-in. And Lakewood with possession now. Able to send one up, but Lacey able to send it back out. As Lakewood there, fortunate enough to get the ball back off a bad Lacey touch, but Lacey, the defense coming up with a good stop and able to get possession again. And that is going to be a Lacey throw-in, as that is over. To Fiedler. Now Weaver with the ball. She gives it back up to Fiedler. Fiedler over by the side, able to get a shot, and that is the end of the half here. After one half, Lacey is up 1-0 over the Lakewood Piners. Trevor, your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, Lacey, obviously the big thing to talk about is their possession. Lakewood's just got to find a way to get the ball and give their offense an opportunity to score some goals. But the Lacey Lions defense just seems impenetrable at the moment.
Yeah, you know, you're exactly right. Lacey's been able to get a lot of good opportunities, unable to finish, as Lakewood's just been right in there at the nick of time. Kind of sound like a broken record saying that, but it's true. As Lacey's got to head into the half, up 1-0, but it could be a lot worse for Lakewood. And we'll be back. And we are back here from WLTS TV 21 with the second half of play in the Lacey Lions versus Lakewood Piners girls soccer game. As try to send LaHaye, unable to get there as the Piners got it. Lakewood still with the ball. Sends the ball up. But Rotino able to get to it. It's Faster now has it. She sends it up. And Lakewood able to intercept it, but Fiedler able to get there and take back control of the ball. But Lakewood's able to steal it away from Fiedler, and she's tripped up there, and that's going to be a penalty against Lakewood. No, my bad. It's going to be against Lacey.
So at the end there, Jack, what do you think Lakewood's big talk was there in the circle?
Try to get, a couple of through balls and able to play more aggressive. I feel like they haven't been as aggressive, and they haven't been, obviously the more dominant team last half was Lacey. Just haven't been able to get good possession. That was the main thing. Lacey had almost all the possession last half. Your thoughts?
Yeah, it definitely seemed like Lacey wanted the ball, and they just wanted every opportunity they could, where Lakewood was just kind of trying to play catch-up. They were trying to stop them, but Lacey was already there.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Lakewood's very fortunate that it's only 1-0 now. Beal sends it up over to Fiedler. Fiedler with a shot, and that is over the Lakewood goalie, and just able to get there to save that one. Wow, that was
something there, Jack.
That was definitely something. Oh man, that was wow.
I was scared for Lakewood there.
I was too. I thought, wow. I thought that they might send their backup in for a second. As now Lacey with the ball. Shot.
Ooh.
Oh, just past the Lakewood goalie and wide. Man, I really thought that they were going to pull their keeper.
Yeah, this is a varsity sport here, Jack, and they might be little mistakes, but they're mistakes.
And they're going to cost you, as that's the only reason I believe why Lacey is up 1-0. As goal kick, Fiedler, good touch there, but Lakewood able to get to it and send it up. Faster now with a little bit of pressure on the Piners. As now Weaver up, sends it through, looking there. As now Connor has the ball. And that is going to be, looks like off of Lakewood for a Lacey corner, as it is. Beal coming in to take the kick. Beal here now at the corner. Ball's through, up on the top of the 18. As Piners are able to get it out. And they send it up. Good turn there by Lakewood. As she's trying to send a through ball, but they just weren't on the same page now as Ramos is able to get to it.
Yeah, she might have been able to keep it for a little longer there, Jack. She seemed pretty open.
Yeah, she did. As now she's sending a through ball, but no one's there.
Yeah, I think she put more pressure on herself than Lacey's defense was.
Yeah, I definitely think she was, as Ramos had a decent amount of room there, but unable to find someone for a through ball. As now LaHaye has it, shot up and over the net. Good opportunity though by Lacey. as they've been getting that time and time again. Just, I feel like every shot's just been off target so far.
Yeah, LaHaye, I feel like has just gotten shot after shot, but just a little bit too much in it, and it just keeps sailing right over.
Yeah. Definitely not far off on that statement. As the goal kick is stepped up there by Fiedler, as unable to get to it. As now Beal has it around midfield. She pulls it back. As now LaHaye has it. She sends in a cross, and Lakewood able to get there. I feel like, you know, Lakewood goalie hasn't been really good with her hands so far.
Yeah, it seems like the ball's just slipping right out. I don't know what's happening. She's struggling to hold on to it. Luckily, it hasn't cost her too much.
Yeah, it could be, you know, her gloves or something like that, where she's just unable to get a good grip on it, but you got to be able to make those types of plays at the varsity level. As ball is sent up, as Fiedler now with a good amount of pressure, as Lakewood sends it back, but that's intercepted. I believe by Connor. As now she's got the throw-in. She sends it up to Weaver. Weaver fighting through some Piners there. As the shot is in! Goal there by Juliana Rotino. Lacey's up 2-0.
Yeah, that was a great shot there. But once again, that was not one of Lacey's biggest opportunities of the night, but that one again goes to the back of the net.
Yeah, Lakewood unable to get a good touch on it, and Lacey was jumping right all over that ball. As Fiedler now has it, she sends it up over. As now LaHaye has it. As she's trying to get around her defender, she does. Crosses in, and again, Lacey scores. Wow, this is crazy.
That one came quick.
Yeah, it did. That was nuts. I believe that was number 12, Jordan Trenholm with the goal.
Seems like if you just blinked for too long there, the game went from 1-0 to 3-0.
Yeah. It's nuts as Lacey now has a 3-0 lead over the Piners. And like I said, Lacey's had chance time and time again. And now they've been able to finish.
Yeah, they're finally going to capitalize on their drives and do something with it.
As Fiedler now with a little bit of pressure, the Piners still have the ball. As now Ramos with it. She keeps going. She's past midfield and run into there by Lakewood. Fiedler applying a little bit of pressure. As they send it back over to their goalie, Katie Hughes. She sends it up over to Weaver. Now Connor with it, a little bit of a give and go there, back to Weaver. She's got it. She sends the ball through. She's still sticking with it. The shot saved there by the Piners. Fiedler trying to get that ball again, but Lakewood able to fall on top of it.
Yeah, now Jack, with the two back-to-back goals Lacey had there, you got to think that all the pressure Lacey put on in the first half and the constant opportunities they had, it finally is fatiguing the Lakewood defense.
Yeah, you're exactly right. As Lacey there with the ball as Beal sends it up, intercepted by the Piners. Beal intercepts it again, good play, as now Rotino has it. Gets past the Lakewood defender. Fiedler now sends it over to LaHaye. Shot just high over the net.
Yeah, it seems like LaHaye's trying to compensate for her shots that are just going over, and she's trying to take the shots a little further back, but it's still going over the net.
Yeah, just goes to show you that she's just got to relax and trust her shot. As now a couple rallies there, as the ball is kept in by Lakewood. Good job there. Keep the ball in. Now finally out off of the Piners. as Beal's taking the throw. Trying to find Fiedler, but the Piners are able to get ahead on it. As now Beal finds Fiedler. The Piners are able to clear it out, but again another Lacey throw. And it is going to be taken by Mai. Fiedler now with the ball. She still keeps it in. Now, well, Piners now have it. As they chip it up, Beal's able to get there and have it, but now Piners got possession.
That was a good job by Lakewood in the corner, preventing the ball from going out and giving Lacey another corner.
Yeah, it's a very good point, Trevor. They're able to just, it looked like it was right on the line as they were able to keep it in. Connor sends it back up to Ramos as she dishes it way far and wide, as that's going to be a Piners goal kick.
And Piners goalie's leg got to be getting tired at this point. All the goal kicks she's had tonight.
Yeah, and also with her punts too. She's been very busy back there so far. And Lacey able to get a foot on it, as now Fiedler has it. The shot scooped up there by Lakewood. Line drive punt around midfield. Connor able to get ahead to it. As now Fiedler sends it up, as that is going to be penalty on Lakewood. Looks like she bumped into Fiedler there, and I guess that's what they're calling it. As now Beal with the ball.
It's the last thing Lakewood needs is to be getting penalties now.
Yeah, definitely. As now Beal sends it, I guess it hit the wall there on the free kick, as now she chips one through, and Lakewood able to get to it. Ball sent up to the middle of the field, and Ramos now with the ball from the back, and Connor unable to get a good touch on it as she was bailed out there by Rutino. And Rutino now still applying a bunch of pressure, as Fastly able to get a touch on it and send it up to Connor, as that is going to be kicked out of bounds.
All right, Jack, so what does Lakewood have to do to get some sort of opportunity with some chance to score a goal here?
Not much different from the first half. They've got to get a lot of pressure, or possession rather, and able to, get a through ball. Seems what their plan so far, but they just haven't been able to get possession. And if you don't have the ball, it's hard to score.
You're right there, Jack. You need the ball.
Yeah. As substitutions were made on both sides, as the Piners have the throw-in. Lacey now with the ball. She sends it up, looking for LaHaye. She's got it, and LaHaye up to Vaccaro. Vaccaro trying to dish it off to Fiedler, unable to get there. As the Piners now take possession and back up over. That's Trenholm with the ball. She's got Weaver with the shot. Wide. Lacey just unable to find the target now after they got that. Those goals seem like back-to-back. Unable to get any shots on target here.
Yeah, no surprise here. Another goal kick by Lakewood. It seems to be the story of the night.
Yeah. As now LaHaye has it. She sends it over. As that is Weaver in the corner. Letting her roll out. As that is going to roll out of bounds for a Lacey corner. That's going to be taken again by Juliana Beal. I believe, looks like so far she does all their corners. And free kicks too. And it is up in the box. Piners able to get to it first, but Lacey keeps possession as The cross, no, shot is in. What a shot by Juliana Beal as Lacey now takes a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, that was a bullet there, Jack. That was extremely far out, but the goalie had no shot there.
No, she really didn't. As great shot there. It looked like she was going to cross it. It looked like a tough angle to shoot from, too.
Yeah, I did not think that was a goal there at first, but hit the back of the net.
Yeah. As now Lacey takes a commanding 4-0 lead here in the second half. Lakewood now with the kickoff.
Now, Jack, with a goal that far out, could it be that it's a night game and the lights affect the goalie in any way?
Possibly, but you really, I feel like from that angle there wasn't too much light involved just because it was a rocket. It wasn't, you know, a high kick where it would be hard to see. But definitely could be a factor as now LaHaye fighting for that ball. She takes it. She's got a good amount of possession. She's got some space and time as unable to keep possession of the ball, but Lakewood kicks it out off of Vaccaro. The throw-in is picked off there by Fiedler. She's able to send it up, and that's going to be off of the Piners for Lacey throw-in. And Lacey there unable to get possession, as I believe that is Mackenzie Moffitt there applying a little bit of pressure. Ramos now with the ball. Gets through a couple of attackers, but nevertheless, the Piners have it again. And now Beal with the ball. Ramos there with a little bit of possession, but she gives up to the Piners as Fiedler able to get to the ball. And she's got a lot of space. Looks like she's got a breakaway. Shot in! Another goal by Lacey as they're just pouring it on now.
Yeah, that did not surprise me there, Jack. Fiedler's just had amazing ball control all night, and her footwork has just been on point. I've just been waiting for her to put one in the back of the net.
Well, she did have one earlier, as now she's got her second of the night. Great job there by Lacey, able to send it up to her, as that's what I'm talking about. I feel like that's what the Piners are trying to do, get a through ball. They just haven't been having a good enough, haven't had a lot of possession to do it, and to try to get that breakaway. As now Lacey with a little bit of possession, but they give it right back up to the Piners, and Beal sticks with it. She's got the ball. She sends it up to Fiedler. Fiedler with time and space, and she sends it up. Blocked there by the Piners, but nonetheless, Lacey's got it again. As Fiedler keeps fighting for that ball, she just won't give up. As she sends it up to Vaccaro. She sends a cross in. Shot. Unlucky touch there as Lakewood was able to get to it. Just not enough power behind that touch there on the shot. As far punt by Lakewood, able to get it to midfield. Lacey defense boots it up. And now the Piners have it. Moffitt has the ball. She sends it up. Cross. No, the shot is in. Wow. Oh, my. That is Lexi Papa there on the goal.
It was just over the outstretched arms of the goalie.
Yeah.
She jumped as high as she could.
Just unable to get to it. As that's one of those shots where, as a goalie, you really don't know exactly where you are in the net and how close you are to the crossbar, because that's where you want to be as close as the crossbar to possible, so you could just deflect it up and hit the crossbar. But Lakewood unable to keep it out of the net, as now there's going to be a couple of substitutions here.
That was just perfect placement there.
Yeah, great shot there by Papa. As Lacey now takes a 5-0 lead. As Fiedler has it. She sends it up to Moffitt. Moffitt looking for Papa. And she is able to get there now after a Lakewood touch. She crosses it in. Lakewood able to get there and take control. As the punt out. Unlucky touch there by Lacey is, nevertheless, Beal has it. She sends it back up and the Piners are able to get it back again. Beal sticking with the ball, she's got it. She sends Julie Keenan over, as that's going to be off Lakewood for a Lacey corner.
Now, Jack, what have you seen change in Lacey's offense from the first half to the second? They went from 1-0, a very doable game by Lakewood, to now 5-0, and they seem like Lacey's offense just can't be slowed down.
You know, I think they've been able to finish. They've been able to connect the right passes they need. That Lakewood, I feel like, was stepping up and blocking in the first half. As now the corner's in, head unable to get a lucky bounce there for Lacey, as that's going to be off of Lacey for a Lakewood goal kick. And
yeah, I definitely think just Lakewood's just not been able to break up the drives like they were in the first half. And I don't know if that's just the amount of pressure Lacey put on just fatigued them, or just Lacey's just come out fighting even harder than they were.
Yeah, you know what? You're exactly right. Lacey's just been able to get those lucky breaks and passes, as now Papa has it around the corner. Nice kickback as she's able to get a cross in, and no one there for her, as Lacey sends it back up over to Trenholm. Her shot caught there by the Lakewood goalie. Beal now sends it back down to her defense. And Lacey unable to keep it in. And that was number 23, Kaylee Beal. I'm sorry, I've been calling Elizabeth Fast though Haley Nowak so far in the game, but now I finally have corrected it.
Yeah, and also it seems like we've been saying Beal a lot this game, but that's just because there's two players both with the same last name.
Yeah. Now Moffitt sends it up for Weaver. Able to stick with the ball, as that's going to be called on Weaver. Looks like for a push. Lucky break there for the Piners, as Weaver had all the time and space there to shoot and score a goal.
Yeah, that was just a great opportunity. Unfortunately, she got called for a penalty there, but that looked like that was a goal for her all the way.
Yeah, it definitely did, as now the Piners have the free kick. A little bit of a line drive kick there. Fiedler with the ball. She's got it along the sideline. Still keeps it in, as fighting through a whole bunch of Lakewood defenders, as now the ball is up. Lacey still with the ball. The shot is wide, and that was number 15, Julie Keenan, with the shot.
What do we have here, Jack? Another goal kick.
Yeah, it's been, I think, the most common kick we've seen so far.
Definitely.
Although Lacey has had 0, which just baffles me on how much time of possession Lacey has had.
Yeah, Katie Hughes, the Lions goalie, has definitely got to be enjoying this game. Just very relaxing game for her with her strong defense, just not letting the ball get by him.
No, and you know, I really think that this battle where Lacey's been able to get a lot of possessions in the midfield, where midfielders are able to get the ball, able to beat out Lakewood attackers and able to get possession back up front. As now Lakewood with the ball. Send it up. Trenholm, the header.
Yeah, Lakewood's done a good job with being able to get the ball back to at least midfield, but Lacey just takes away all the passing lanes, and it seems like Lakewood has nowhere to go.
Yeah. It's now Papa with the shot. Saved by Lakewood. You know, you're exactly right. Lacey's midfield has just been blocking up every single passing lane that Lakewood has had. As now Beal with the ball. She sends it up. Looking for Keenan. She's able to keep it in, I believe. No, it's going to be ruled out of bounds for a Lakewood throw-in. Throw over to Keenan, now has it. Papa fighting for it, as that's going to be kicked out of bounds. by Lakewood. So now, goalie change. Olivia Tarracone coming in for Katie Hughes. For Lacey.
That was an interesting change there, Jack. Why do you think they did it? It doesn't seem like Katie's tired at all.
No, it definitely doesn't. I guess, you know, just to get her some varsity time and work her way towards a letter. As Keenan now again with the throw-in. A little bit of a dangerous kick there, as that's what's going to be called for Lacey. Free kick. Good opportunity here for Lacey to try to find the back of the net. As that is Beal, not Juliana Beal, who's been taking all their kicks. That is Kaylee Beal with the free kick. As the ref ruled it was indirect. It looks like Lacey is being held at the 18 by Lakewood. As Lakewood sends it up. Beal with the ball now. He sends it through, looking for someone, but no one's there.
Good stop there by Lakewood, preventing Lacey from being able to capitalize on their opportunity there.
Yeah, definitely good stop there by Lakewood. As now Trenholm with the ball, she gives it up to the Piners. Lakewood able to get good amount of possession as Keenan coming through with a little bit of pressure. So now Tarracone there with the save. I think she's had more action than Katie Hughes has all game.
Yeah, didn't take much time.
No, it definitely didn't. As Lacey sends it up to Mai. Looks like she's trying to cross it in, unable to get that edge around her defender, as that's going to be kicked out of bounds for Lacey throwing. Weaver sends it in, tries to send it into the box, but headed away there by the Piners as they get a little bit of possession. But Lacey's right there to take that away as they give it right back up to the Piners. And Lacey there able to kick it away. And the shot is in! Man!
Wow.
I'm just speechless.
I thought that was outside. The way the goalie reacted for Lakewood just seemed like that kick was wide and
Yeah.
just was right there.
I believe that was Faith LaHaye with the goal.
I wonder if she thought the same thing.
She might have, and that happens as a goalie too. You know, you never know exactly where you are in the net, as you lose where you are, and you never know where the post is.
And sometimes your feet just get stuck in the grass and you just can't move.
Yeah, that also could have been the case there too. Lacey with possession. They send it up over to Keenan, but unable to connect the pass. Now Papa with some pressure. She gets the ball. And able to kick it out. And that's going to be, yet again, a Lakewood goal kick.
Yeah, that was definitely, even though it's another goal kick, that was clean defense by Lakewood there. Not avoiding the penalty, but still being able to take the ball away from Papa.
Yeah, good job there by Lakewood, able to apply a lot of pressure on her and able to force the ball out for a goal kick. A little bit of a bloop kick there. As Papa fighting for it. Still in. And it's going to be out of bounds for a Lacey throw-in. Substitution for Lacey. Elias there with the ball. She tries to send it up. Unable to connect the pass to Moffitt. Beal tries to send it in.
Good stop there by Lakewood.
as Lacey sends it up over to the side. Mai battling with her defender, with the defender, as she's able to get possession. She sends it back up to Vaccaro, as Elias now has it. And Lacey's shot is wide off of the Piners, though, as that's going to be a goal kick. I'm sorry, a corner kick for Lacey. Looked like that shot was going wide anyways, but unlucky there for the Piners, so that's going to be a corner.
Yeah, it seemed like it tripped up a couple of the Lakewood defenders. They couldn't find the ball.
Yeah. I believe that is Abigail Elias taking the corner. She sends it up to Vaccaro. She's got a lot of time and space as she finally gets pressured and ball's through. Just wide. Almost an own goal there by Lakewood.
Yeah, that ball made it through a lot of defenders and a lot of attackers, honestly, on Lacey's part, and it still found its way out.
I'm definitely surprised on that one. I really thought that was just going to be kicked away by someone. But it wasn't, as short kick, looking for Fiedler, unable to get there, as that's going to be another Lacey corner. Moffitt checking short, as she sends it up, and that's going to be out of bounds for a Piners goal kick. Line drive kick, stopped there by Connor, fakes out the shot. I'm sorry, that was Fiedler. Fakes out the shot, able to get a shot on net as that stopped by Lakewood.
Yeah, Fiedler looks like she wants that third goal.
Yeah, it definitely looks like she wants to finish it off and get the hat trick. As Piners now with a little bit of possession, but Beals is able to get there for the stop. Now Moffitt over to Keenan. Sends it up over to Papa, and a little bit of a give and go there, but unable to connect the pass as that's out of bounds for Lakewood. Throwing. Another sub here by Lacey.
Yeah, I think Lakewood was just trying to change something up on defense, something that give their attackers a chance to create an opportunity, create a possibility for a goal.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to get really anything going so far. As that's going to be out on the Piners for a Lacey throw-in. Throw is up over to Connor. As Connor gets the ball back, she sends it back up to Keenan. She's trying to find Elias as she is able to win the battle. Send it up. Vaccaro now with the ball. She sends it over. Connor, looks like they're sending Connor, but unable to get to the ball. As now the Piners have a little bit of possession. That's stopped there by Moffitt, but Piners are able to get the ball back. As Beal sends it up. Looked like to no one there, as now the Piners have some possession.
Yeah, just watching every time the Pioneers got the ball, they just look like they're looking for some type of passing lane, and just everywhere they look, there's a Lacey defender, someone there that's going to stop it.
Yeah.
And by the time they finally find one, the ball's already taken away from them.
Has Olivia Terrico been able to get a little bit of action there? As now Moffitt over to Keenan. He sends it over to Connor. Alexis Connor there with a nice move to shake a defender off. And Connor's able to get to the middle. Finds Fiedler. Fiedler going towards Keenan.
Now, Jack, we've been talking a lot about passing lanes and how Lakewood looks like they've had none every time they got the ball. What do they have to do to kind of create some?
Oh, they just got to try to find different lanes. If Lacey's blocking one, just get open, or check to the ball, and they have definitely not been able to do that so far.
Yeah, Lakewood's just got to find some way to just kind of hold on to the ball longer than they are, and just hopefully something will open up.
They just haven't been able to find that opening to really get anywhere. As Lacey still with possession. Fiedler has it. Vaccaro sends it up. As they send it through the middle, no one there as the Piners defense takes the ball. They send it up, and Vaccaro now with possession. So he sends it back to Terracone. Olivia Terracone's getting a lot more action than Katie Hughes did so far, and she's only been playing for like, I don't know, the last 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, I bet Katie wants to be back in this game.
Yeah, just so she can get a couple more touches on the ball. As Moffitt sends it up over to Fiedler. Fiedler over to Elias. Elias up to Connor. Connor, nice move there to able to get away from a Lakewood defender. She sends it back down to Vaccaro. Over to Patterson. As no one's there for Lacey, as Lakewood's able to get it. And Keenan with it there, but unable to take control as the Piners get possession again. And Moffitt there able to get it. She sends it back to Beal. Beal over to Elias. Patterson sends it through as the Piners now have possession. Connor sends it back over to Vaccaro. Vaccaro over to Patterson in the middle. Elias now to Fiedler. Keenan with it. She drops it back to Moffitt. Doing good.
Yeah, Jack, you were saying before, I wonder why Lacey took Katie out, but it gives Terracone definitely some looks there in goal, and it is senior night here, and Katie's not going to be with the team next year, and Liv definitely needs some practice and some varsity time so she can get used to being in the net.
Yeah, you're definitely right. As you know, Terracone does have to get some more reps and varsity experience for her to succeed next year and years after that. As now Patterson with the ball in the backfield.
In sports, experience is everything.
Yeah, definitely is.
You can practice all you want, but being in the game is just some other animal.
Yeah, it's just totally different. Now Connor with the ball. Sends it over to Papa. Back to Connor on a give and go. Now Beal with it. Sends it up to Moffitt. Over to Vaccaro. And Fiedler with it now. Sends it through. Looking for a cross, I believe, as she's just able to send it back down to Elias. Now Fiedler with possession of the ball. She pulls it back, able to find Elias. As now Fiedler sends it all the way back down to the defense. As Vaccaro over to Terracone. As the Piners are able to get a little bit of possession, but Patterson's able to knock it away.
And Lakewood's done a good job these past couple of minutes of just keeping the ball away from their goal and just kind of preventing Lacey from getting any more opportunities.
Yeah, definitely right about that. So now Vaccaro has it. She sends it over to Connor. Lacey with possession, battling the Piners there for the ball. As Connor sends it over to the middle. Fiedler now able to get the ball. She's got a little bit of room to work with.
She wants her third.
She definitely does. As she sends it back down to Moffitt. Keenan now with it. She sends it over to Beal.
You got to know, the second Fiedler got that second goal. Her mind was already on the third.
Yeah. I can guarantee you that it was, as now Terracone over to Vaccaro. Vaccaro sends it up, but no one's there for the ball, as it's still in. As Lacey's able to get a little bit of pressure on it. Skylar Dean there with a little bit of pressure. And Dean now with the throw. She finds Elias. Back over to Dean. She sends it back. That's going to be off Lakewood.
And unfortunately, that last substitution looks like it took Fiedler out of the game, so she might not get that opportunity.
Yeah, unfortunately, she's not going to get that opportunity for her third goal of the game. As now Lacey's still with the ball. And we got a good amount of possession. So it's going to be a foul on Lakewood. As Lacey sends it back down to their defense, Patterson. Over to Vaccaro.
Seems like the ball's been spending a lot of time closer to midfield these past few minutes. The Lakewood's goalie has been able to get some type of break.
Yeah. She's probably thanking her defense a little bit for that. So now Lacey has it. Moffitt sends it over to Keenan. She's able to send it back down to Beal. Beal sends it back down to Olivia Terracone over her net. She sends it up to Moffitt. She's got Papa and back over to Moffitt. Unlucky touch there as Lacey's not able to get there and connect the pass. There's Elias now down to Patterson. And Lacey's still with possession there. Now Vaccaro has it. He sends it up. Skylar Dean there with the ball as she sends it up to Elias. As that is going to conclude the game. Final score, Lacey 5, I believe.
Yeah, it looks 5-0.
5-0.
7-0.
Lacey over Lakewood. Trevor, your thoughts on the game?
Actually, I was just corrected. It's 7-0, Lacey.
Was it really?
Yeah. It seemed like those 6 goals in the second half just happened so quick. Lost track.
As Trevor, your thoughts on the game?
I thought it was a very, very good game for Lacey. Definitely one they can look back on and just see what they did right. And it wasn't such a bad game for Lakewood in the first half either. They definitely were put in some, as they didn't get that many opportunities in the first half to necessarily score some goals, but they shut down what seemed like a pretty hungry Lions offense.
Yeah, you know, you're definitely right about that. Lakewood was able to stop a lot of Lacey's shots, but in the second half, they just kind of fell apart as Lacey now moves to, I believe it is 8-2-0. And we'll be back and see you next time from WLTS TV 21.